Europe, a mere sliver of land covering only 2% of the Earth's surface, has managed to captivate hearts and imaginations for centuries. This continent, woven from the threads of ancient empires and diverse cultures, stands as a living museum of human history. From its stone-etched legacies to its landscapes painted in hues of emerald and sapphire, Europe's beauty is both breathtaking and timeless. Here's a look at 20 of the best places to visit across this mesmerizing continent. Dubrovnik, Croatia, famously dubbed the Pearl of the Adriatic by Lord Byron, enchants with its captivating charm and lustrous beauty. Once an independent republic for over 450 years, Dubrovnik is now a UNESCO World Heritage Site that reveals its fascinating past around every corner. Stroll atop its 16th century walls that stretch nearly 6,360 feet, offering panoramic views of terracotta rooftops and the glistening Adriatic Sea. Gaze upon the mighty Lovrijenac fortress, perched on a cliff, where the inscription above its gates reads, "Freedom is not to be sold for all the gold in the world." As the sun dips low, head to Banja Beach to bask in the Adriatic glow. Dubrovnik will steal your heart and beckon you back again and again. In the heart of Turkey lies Cappadocia, a fairy tale come to life. This otherworldly landscape, sculpted by millennia of wind and rain, is famed for its surreal, fairy chimneys, whimsical rock formations resembling castles and mushrooms. At sunrise, hundreds of hot air balloons fill the sky in a kaleidoscope of colors, creating one of the most iconic views in the world. Explore ancient cave homes, Byzantine rock-cut churches adorned with frescoes, and the awe-inspiring Uchasar Castle, perched atop the highest point in Cappadocia. As the day fades into twilight, the region glows under the amber light, nature's own masterpiece. Nestled in the Swiss Alps, Lauterbrunnen, Switzerland, is a village where glaciers have carved a valley of unmatched beauty, with over 70 waterfalls cascading down sheer cliffs. This enchanting landscape inspired J.R.R. Tolkien's Rivendell in The Lord of the Rings. The most famous of these falls, Staubach Falls, plunges nearly 300 meters, creating a misty veil that fills the valley with magic. Quaint chalets with flower-filled balconies line the meadows, and the soft sound of cowbells fills the crisp alpine air. Lauterbrunnen is pure, untamed beauty, a place that leaves visitors breathless. Prague, the capital of the Czech Republic, is the city of 100 spires, where Gothic cathedrals, Baroque churches, and Renaissance towers pierce the sky. The magnificent St. Vitus Cathedral crowns the Prague Castle complex, the largest ancient castle in the world. Stroll across the Charles Bridge, lined with statues of saints, and watch the Vltava River wind gracefully through the city's red rooftops. With every corner whispering tales of kings, poets, and revolutions, Prague is a living storybook, elegant, mysterious, and endlessly captivating. Budapest, Hungary's capital, was born from the union of Buda and Pest in 1873, divided by the shimmering Danube River. The chain bridge, a symbol of unity and resilience, connects the two halves of the city. On Castle Hill, the Grand Buda Castle offers panoramic views, while below, thermal baths like Széchenyi and Gellért invite visitors to soak in healing mineral waters that have been cherished since Roman times. By night, the city glows under the lights of the Hungarian Parliament building, a Gothic revival masterpiece reflecting in the river's waters. Istanbul, Turkey, stands as the crossroads of continents, Europe and Asia, and the meeting point of civilizations. Once Byzantium and later Constantinople, this city was the capital of three empires: Roman, Byzantine, and Ottoman. Its skyline dazzles with the domes of the Hagia Sophia and the Blue Mosque, both architectural marvels adorned with mosaics and handmade tiles. Lose yourself in the labyrinth of the Grand Bazaar, or take a ferry along the Bosphorus to watch minarets and palaces pass by, Where east meets west, Istanbul's magic never fades. Off the coast of Portugal lies Madeira, the floating garden of the Atlantic. This lush archipelago blooms year-round with exotic flowers and vibrant landscapes. In its capital, Funchal, streets are decorated with floral carpets, and Gothic cathedrals rise elegantly above cobblestone alleys. Hike the rugged São Lourenço Peninsula, where red cliffs meet the crashing Atlantic, or step onto the Cabo Hurão Skywalk, a glass platform suspended high above the sea. With its perfect climate and breathtaking vistas, Madeira is nature's symphony in bloom. Copenhagen, Denmark's charming capital, radiates warmth and joy through its concept of hygge, the art of coziness and contentment. Cycle along canals lined with colorful houses, sip coffee at corner cafes, and stroll through Nyhavn's postcard-perfect harbor. Watch the changing of the guard at Amalienborg Palace, or unleash your inner child at Tivoli Gardens, one of the world's oldest amusement parks. In Copenhagen, happiness is found in life's simplest pleasures. The Azores, a volcanic archipelago in the mid-Atlantic, are a paradise of raw natural beauty. Each of the 9 islands boasts a distinct landscape, from emerald hills and volcanic craters to steaming hot springs and sapphire lakes. Hike around Sete Cidades twin lakes, explore Flora's cascading waterfalls, or wander through charming villages on Terceira Island. Rich in flora, fauna, and cultural heritage, the Azores are a dream for nature lovers seeking peace at the edge of the world. Munich, Germany, is best known for Oktoberfest, the world's largest beer festival. But beyond the frothy steins lies a city of grandeur. Visit the Baroque Nymphenburg Palace, once home to Bavarian royalty, and stroll through Marienplatz to watch the whimsical Glockenspiel performance. Climb the Olympiaturm Tower for sweeping city views, or venture into the Bavarian Alps to see the fairy tale Neuschwanstein Castle. Munich is a blend of royal tradition, cultural pride, and timeless charm. On the sun-drenched island of Mykonos, Greece, the island of the winds, narrow lanes wind between whitewashed buildings draped in bougainvillea. Iconic windmills overlook the Aegean Sea, and the neighborhood of Little Venice offers colorful balconies that hover above the water. By day, relax on golden beaches like Super Paradise. By night, enjoy world-class cuisine and vibrant nightlife. Mykonos is where timeless Greek beauty meets carefree island spirit. Transylvania, Romania, is a land of myths, mountains, and medieval splendor. Though famous for the legend of Dracula, its charm lies in its Gothic churches, cobbled towns, and the hauntingly beautiful Bran Castle, perched dramatically atop a hill. Explore Brasov's Black Church, hike the wild Carpathian Mountains, and discover hidden waterfalls and serene lakes. Transylvania's blend of mystery and majesty feels straight out of a fairy tale. Bruges, Belgium, the Venice of the North, is a perfectly preserved medieval gem. Its canals wind through cobblestone streets lined with Gothic buildings, cozy cafes, and chocolate shops. Visit the Church of Our Lady to see Michelangelo's Madonna and Child, then climb the Belfry of Bruges for panoramic views of the storybook city. Bruges is sweet indulgence wrapped in ancient charm, a dream preserved in time. Barcelona, Spain, dazzles as a sunlit fusion of history, art, and energy. The only city ever to receive the Royal Gold Medal for architecture, it's home to Antoni Gaudi's masterpieces, including the Sagrada Familia. Stroll down Las Ramblas, relax on Barceloneta Beach, or explore the magic of Park Güell. With vibrant markets, passionate football fans, and a spirit that celebrates life itself, Barcelona is a mosaic of creativity and culture.
Far to the north, the Faroe Islands, set between Iceland and Norway, are a raw wonder of nature. With more sheep than people, these Emerald Islands feature dramatic cliffs, misty waterfalls, and turf-roofed cottages. Hike to Sørvágsvatn, the lake above the ocean, or sail beneath towering bird cliffs at Vestmanna. The Faroes are pure, wild serenity, a place where nature's power humbles you. Rome, Italy, the Eternal City, is a living monument to human civilization. Founded in 753 BC, it stands as a cradle of art, architecture, and empire. Walk through the Colosseum, where gladiators once fought before 80,000 spectators, and marvel at the Pantheon, an engineering marvel that has endured for nearly 2 millennia. Toss a coin into the Trevi Fountain, wander past Baroque piazzas, and visit Vatican City, home to St. Peter's Basilica and Michelangelo's Pietà. Rome wasn't built in a day, and it takes more than one lifetime to truly see it all. Tromso, Norway, the gateway to the Arctic, sits above the Arctic Circle and is one of the best places on Earth to witness the Northern Lights. In winter, ribbons of green and violet dance across the sky. In summer, the midnight sun keeps the world aglow 24 hours a day. Climb Mount Storsteinen for panoramic views, or visit an Arctic reindeer camp to learn about the Sami people's traditions. Tromso's beauty is both ethereal and elemental, nature at its most enchanting. Athens, Greece, named after the goddess Athena, is a cradle of democracy, philosophy, and art. At its heart rises the Acropolis, crowned by the Parthenon, a masterpiece of ancient architecture. Wander through the ruins of the Agora, explore the Temple of Hephaestus, and stand in the very place where Western civilization took its first steps. In 1896, Athens revived the Olympic Games, uniting its people once again in pride and tradition. The spirit of ancient Greece still echoes through its streets. Venice, Italy, built upon more than 100 small islands, is the world's floating city. Glide along the Grand Canal in a gondola, passing palaces, bridges, and cathedrals reflected in the shimmering water. Cross the Rialto Bridge, visit St. Mark's Square, and savor authentic Italian cuisine by the canals. Venice is pure romance, a city suspended between sea and sky, history and dream. And finally, Paris, France, the city of light, the city of love, a timeless blend of art, history, and joie de vivre. At the heart of Paris stands the Arc de Triomphe, Napoleon's grand monument to victory, and the Seine River flows gracefully beneath golden bridges. The Eiffel Tower rises above all, offering breathtaking views of the Luxembourg Gardens, Notre Dame, and beyond. Every corner of Paris tells a story of beauty, passion, and the art of living.